Hey guys, welcome back to our another video. This is your Preet. I'm going to show you how you can create a professional service marketplace website from scratch using Expert Hive theme. Expert Hive theme, one of the best theme out there for building smooth, user-friendly and highly functional platform for services. So let's get started this video. We will install our theme. So this video is complete tutorial. Don't skip any part of this video, so you will learn everything from scratch. So let me go ahead to my WordPress dashboard here. Before we go into further, we will do some basic setting in our WordPress dashboard. Let me go ahead to the setting and click on general. Here you have to provide your website name, tagline and site icon. Make sure your URL is secured here. HTTPS, it's secured, and save changes. So the next step will be we will install our WordPress theme. For the theme you will find link in description. Once you click that link, you will visit this page from Hivepress and you can check out demo content and you can see for pricing. As I already purchased my theme and I will go ahead and install my theme zip file. Let me go ahead, add new theme, and let me click on upload theme. And here I will choose my Expert Hive zip file and click install now. Once your zip file successfully uploaded, click right away, click on activate, and here you will see one pop-up. This theme recommend the following plugin. We have some plugin recommendation and we will click on begin installing plugins. Click on that. Now let me select all my plugins here. As you can see in the type section, these all plugins are recommended by Hivepress. Let me select all these plugins, click install, select in the bulk action, select install and apply. Now our all plugin will be successful. As you can see, our all plugin has been successfully installed on our WordPress dashboard. So let me just refresh this page and it will ask you to activate all your plugins. So let me go ahead, select all these plugins and in the bulk action, select activate and apply. Now our all plugin will be installed on our WordPress. Let me go ahead to the dashboard and just refresh. Okay, after that you will see one pop-up. Please add the license key for install premium Hivepress theme. Yeah, definitely we need to activate our theme with providing the valid license key you will get on your email address. So let me copy my theme file license key. You can go ahead, click on add license key directly here, click on that and scroll down. Just put your license key into the license keys option. After that, click save changes. Okay, as you can see, now we have successfully activated our theme here. Now let me search for demo. And you will find here one click demo import. Click install and activate. Okay, so we have successfully activated our import plugin. So let me go ahead to the appearance and select import demo data. Okay, here you have to click here import demo data and you can see here Expert Hive is selected here. Click import demo data, click on it. And here in this step, you can click on continue and import. You have to wait. When you install your demo content, don't refresh your page. You have to stay here till we get all our demo content or files being uploaded on our WordPress dashboard. As you can see, we have successfully imported our demo content. So let's check our demo content. We have successfully installed our demo. In the menu here, we have home, we have a services tab where we have different services provided by different vendors. Even they can filter by handyman, gardening, by category or tags. Even they can filter with price, hourly rate, how much they would like to go with. Okay, for the users, they also can choose availability or warranty they are looking for, and even they can just click on filter, and they will find out the results. For expert, they're offering such services in within these hourly rates or the apply filters. Okay, then we have a request option. In the request option, we have a request from different users. So they are looking for needed new few electrical repair. If we click on this request, the vendors will able to make offer for them if they would like to just to choose the services or choose any request from these following request. Okay, then we have expert option. In the expert, we have a different expert profiles here. Some of these profiles are recommended or verified. Even you can, as a platform admin, you can charge them a small fee to get verified and recommendable on your website. So this way you also can get nice earnings for your website. Then we have a list a service where vendors can list their services. They have to click list a service, and they have to provide some details here and pick a right plan for that. And I will also teach you how to create a different type of plans according their needs. So for post a service, where users can add different type of services on the platform. If they are looking to repair a laptop, they just have to fill up the detail here in the title, and they have to provide the budget, in what budget they are looking for to repair their laptop, and the due date. You can set the due date in future 3 days or 5 days, and time range. It can be anything, 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. They just have to submit a request. Once they submit the request, the vendors will able to visit a request section, and they will able to check all the requests from the people. If they would like to go, they can just go ahead, select the particular request and make an offer for them. So before we go into customization, before I wanna show you some of Hivepress features and settings we have here. So in the WordPress dashboard, you will find out these options like Hivepress, listing, vendors, testimonial, request. So we will go through one by one all of these options. Okay, so let me go ahead from the Hivepress, click on setting. So this is our Hivepress setting page. The first option is about listings, where you have to make sure your service page is properly selected here. If I go to question mark here, choose a page that display all the service listings. Okay, so if I visit to all pages, click all pages. So where we have all the pages are pre-selected here. So I will recommend don't do any changes or don't delete these pages, because these pages are integrated with some of the functionality with Hivepress. Okay, so the first option, we have a listing page. Make sure your service page is perfectly selected here. If I go to pages, click all pages, and if I open services page, and you will find out here listing page, listings page. So if I click right click on view, let me open into new tab. So we will check our service page. So here is service page. Even you can proceed by clicking here services, where we have all type of services, and the filter section. Okay, so this is the setting we are going to make changes for. So let me go back to the Hivepress and setting. So we have select services here, then listing page display category instead of listings. The next is listings page display categories instead of listing. As you can see now in the service page, we have a listings. So this option will display category instead of listing here. Instead of listing, it will display only categories. So first they have to select the category to go into further services area. So next we have a regular listings per page. We have select 8 listing here. As you can see in the service page, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 listings. Okay. So you can set your preferred number here. If you wanna display a 10 listing or 12 listing, you have to set the number here. Featured listings per page. How many feature listing you wanna display here? For now, we have, let me check here. Okay, if in the service, if I check here, the first listing is featured listing. How you would know that? You will find out this small icon with featured. Okay, you can set in the backend how many featured listing you want to display in service page. You can set 3, 5, how many featured listing you want to display in the first results or in the services page. A related listing per page. If I click any listing here and scroll down, there will be related listing. How many listing related listing? We have 3. So in the related listing per page, it will display only 3 related listings here. If I visit to massage at home, this particular listing, if I scroll down, there you can see here there are some more related massage listing here. You can set the number, how many related listing you want to display. Then the title. Set the title display format to generate titles based on attributes. You can set listing or vendor title here. Okay, the next we have images. If you want to enable gallery review, if I click on any particular listing here and I want to enable the zoom on this image, so I have to enable gallery review, enable image zoom, allow uploading videos. So this will allow vendors to upload the videos in the listings, same as picture here. Okay, then we have a search option where we have a default field keywords. Okay, if I go back and we have a search option here, let me go back. Okay, where they just have to put the keywords here to search a particular service. Then you also can select categories. They will able to also search categories. Default sorting, select date here. You can set to the title. Submission term page. Submission terms page. Submission terms page, choose a page with terms that user has to accept before submit new listing. Definitely every business has different term and conditions. So if you want before someone upload a listing on your platform, they have to agree with the term and condition, and they will see some checkbox to agree with the term and condition. Then you have to go ahead and select the page. Make sure you have a term and condition page create before you select here. Then we have a submission, allow submitting new listing. Make sure this is enabled. Moderation, manual approve new listing. If someone going to upload new service or new listing, so as an admin, I will able to check their listing before I approve them. So all the listing will go to moderation. Reporting, allow reporting listings. Then we have an expiration. You can set default expiration of listing. Set the number of days after which a listing expire. By default, you can set the 30 days. A particular listing will be active till 30 days. You can set default, or this is optional, or you can leave this. Storage period, set the number of days after which an expired listing is deleted. So if this particular listing expired, and if I set number of days like 10 days, so this particular listing will be deleted from the platform automatically. That will no longer store on our platform. So expiration period, you can also choose here expiration period, example 30 days. Okay, let me go ahead, save changes. Okay, let's go to next, reviews. In the review submission, allow submitting multiple review. So first in the submission, allow submitting multiple review. Definitely we don't allow to leave multiple reviews on the platform. That might cause spamming, or we don't want that things we have a bunch of reviews on our platform. Okay, then we can set moderation, manually approve new reviews. So you will able to check every review before you approve them. Allow replying to reviews, then you have to select this one, so vendors will able to reply their reviews. Okay, let me go ahead, save changes. The next, we have vendors. We have here setting for the vendor people. Display vendor on the front end, vendors on the front end. If I go to experts option, and now I have a list of all vendors here. Even I can choose a vendor manually here. Display vendors on the front end. Vendors page is set as expert. Okay, if I go to expert option in the menu, definitely we have a list of vendors. You can name it vendors or expert already selected here. If you want to keep experts, you can just leave it. By default, it's already selected here. Vendors per page, how many vendors display per page? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, you can set the number of vendors you want display in the expert page. Display name, username. Here, display name is a username. Then we have a search. By default keyword, we will able to search with the keyword, or if I select, click within the box, same, you can also choose category by category. For example, from the list of these vendors who I'm looking for a technician who repair my laptop, then even I can choose with category. Even I can search a category here, mobile repair, laptop repair. Then you have to also provide category in the default fields. Default sorting is date. Registration, allow direct registration. Okay, this will allow direct registration. This will allow direct registration for the vendors. And then click save changes. Make sure you enable this one, allow direct registration for the vendors. Then we have another tab for users. If I go to users, if I go to requests, and I will able to check as now because I'm only user on the platform. But here, this option, you will find out different users who post a request on the platform. For the users, this setting is for user display profile on front end. Definitely we are not going to display the users who using our service, the list of people who post a service, post a request on our service, or people who using our service, okay, then we have to keep it unchecked. Display name, first name. Registration terms page. The registration terms page, this is for the users who will register on our platform. If I go to post a request, then if I provide the detail here, but I'm already logged in here, okay, but if the first time, they have to register on our platform. While registration, they have to agree with the term and condition. Then you have to select here registration terms page in the registration option. Allow user registration, make sure you enable user registration here. Generate username from the email. Required email address verification. For the security, you can enable required email verification for the users. So once they already registered on our platform, they have to verify their email address. Security, make sure you keep enable these both options for the security. And save changes. For the security here, restrict access to WordPress backend. This is the backend I'm working on, so definitely we are not going to allow them to access our backend. Allow users to delete their accounts. So we will not allow them. We allow them to delete their accounts. If you don't want to allow them, or you can uncheck this option and save changes. Okay, the next is for the messages. If I visit to the expert options, and I have a list of all people, and you will find out little message button, send message. If I click on that, I will able to communicate with any of these vendors. So here the setting for the message, allow file attachment. If you allow them to attach a file, then you have to select here. Then allow file type, you have to choose the file type you are allowing here. Maybe you just only allow PNG file or JPEG file, then you have to select here. Then we have a monitoring, allow monitoring messages. Check this option to allow administrator to monitor the conversation of other users. So I will monitor all their messages in the backend. Blocked keyword, you can provide a list of keywords to keep your platform safe. You can put some keywords not allowed on your platform. Okay, if you hover to question mark, message contain these keywords will be blocked. Okay, you can provide the list of keyword with comma. Enter each keyword in a new line. Then we have a storage. Store messages in database up to 10 days, 20 days, depends on. So this will store all the messages in your database. Let's go ahead to request option. In the request option, make sure you have already select a request page here. Okay, if I go to the front end, if I go to request, I have a list of users who post request. They are looking for such services. Someone looking for someone to paint house, need quality garage cleaning, right? These are some example. Then this is the setting for request per page, 10 request. It will display 10 requests per page. Here it is, 1 to 10. The total results we have 24. Even you can also filter by budget or lower budget. You can filter here. Then submission, allow sending personal messages. So if I click here, it will allow to communicate with any user personally. Manually approve new request. If I go to post a request, example, I'm a owner, I'm a user, and I'm looking for to repair laptop, I have to put a detail here and submit request. As admin, I will able to check all their requests in the request tab here. Okay, if I go to request, click on request, I will able to check all their requests. Okay, then how I will approve those requests? I will either click on edit or quick edit. Then for the pending request, you will look like something pending review. Then you have to just publish it. It will be published. The request will be published on the request page. Okay, so let's go ahead to next. Email, notify vendors about new request. This will notify vendors there is new request from the users. They are looking for any service. Expiration period for the request. For the people who post a request on our platform, it has if you want to set the expiration date, for example, this particular listing need request need a few electrical repair. If I set 10 days in the backend to expiration period, this will expire after 10 days. Okay, then save changes. Next, let's go to offer. Users will able to example here, make an offer. This is for the vendor. Vendor will able to make an offer for the counter offer for the people who post request on our platform. Then in the display, make sure you select here all users or registered users, request author. You can select here. Select which user can view the submitted offers. If you want all users, then you have to select all users. Submission, allow submitting multiple offer. One particular person can post multiple requests. Okay, if you wanna if you not allow multiple offer, you have to uncheck this option. Moderation, same thing here, manually approve new offers. Bidding, allow bidding on request. They will able to bidding. For example, if I bid on any particular first I make an offer, then they will able to bidding on that particular amount. Okay, allow file attachment here. This is for the offers. They will able to, when I click on make an offer, and I will able to add attachment. Okay, for a vendor will able to, once they click on make an offer, they will able to also add attachment here in the offers. Allow file type, you have to select all allow file types here and save changes. Okay, so now let's talk about some monetization features we have here. For monetization, we have different way to earn from the platform. We can set our commission from the vendors as well as from the product or listings. Okay, to set the custom commission from the vendors for monetization features, you can go with marketplace, this feature here in the extension. Along with WooCommerce, you have to install WooCommerce on your platform, so where we will able to set our commission in the backend. For that, we have to go to Hivepress, click on setting, and here go to vendor section, where we can set commission from the vendors. We will charge them, set a commission percentage that will be charged on every purchase from the vendors. And you can also set commission fee, how much you charge commission fee here. You can set a fixed commission fee that will be charged on every purchase. If it include tax in the balance calculation, then you have to select this one. Same in the user section. In the user section, you have an option here in the buying commission rate. Set a commission percentage that will be added to every purchase. Commission fee, set a fixed commission fee that will be added to every purchase. Okay, this way you can set different commission in the backend. So let's talk about some more features we have in the extension. Click on extension and scroll down. You will find nice features and extensions here from Hivepress, and when you scroll down you have some more free stuff here. For example, claim listing, geolocation, paid listing, all these are free extensions. We need to install these one by one. So let's go ahead. Paid listing: charge user for adding, feature and renew listing. For example, vendor, they would like to list a service on our platform. They have to pick a right plan. They have we will charge them in order to add listing on our platform. Okay, then we also can monetize our system with featuring and renewing listing for them. So let me go ahead on the paid listing, click on install and activate our plugin. Okay, so now let's go ahead to just to refresh your dashboard, and now go to listing option. In the listing you will see new option here, packages. Let me click on packages, where we can create different packages. So in order to enable their service or enable list their service on our platform, they have to click list a service. Before they go into further, they have to pick a right plan. Okay, so let me click add package, basic package. Just to, for example, in the basic package I will allow them 5 or one listing, one listing, customer support, and scroll down. You have a listing limit, set a maximum number of listing submissions. So as you can see, in basic package we allow them one listing, so I have to enter 1 here, so they will able to only add one listing. Listing expiration, this is optional, but if you want to set for this particular package, in this particular package for listing expiration, you can set the date for 30 days. This is good for 30 days. Okay, make listings featured. Okay, in this package if you wanna make these feature, because this is a basic package, if instead of basic package there can be a premium package, then you can mention here featured listing. Okay, then recommend in this package vendor recommendation, or you can set, you have to provide in detail every detail you are going to set in the settings here. Example, then you have to select here recommended this package, recommendation, one listing, customer support, recommendation, featured. Okay, so in this particular, for now this is basic package, I just select basic package, one listing, customer support, and listing limit 1 for 30 days. That's all. I will not select a rest. So this particular package will applicable to all categories. Then I have to select all these categories. Okay, if you want to create a separate package for any of these category, when they select category here, so that package they will see package according their selection. Let me go ahead publish. Now we have a one basic package, standard package. Okay, along with this, let me show you in new tab how it works. Let me open my website into private tab. Then I need to first log in the system. Click on register. Then you have to register here. Now we are successfully registered on the platform. Now let's check out this option to complete the profile. How much I charge per hour? $15. Availability, same day, warranty, full warranty, and tags and description. When you click submit listing, okay, now there is a package we just create basic package we just create, right? This is free. Then let's go ahead and click add package, another package. Okay, so now we wanna make this product. As you can see, basic package is free because we did not select any product in WooCommerce product. So let me go ahead to WooCommerce, select a product section and click new product. So let me name it standard package, and then provide description and select virtual here and provide how much you charge in basic package. Then for example $50, and that's all. Go ahead and publish this one. Okay, now we will go back to our listings packages. Okay, now we were creating our standard package, just added it. Now we already create this WooCommerce product. We have to select here standard package. In standard package, make sure you correctly select here standard package. Listing limit will be 5 listings. Okay, in standard package. And because we already set charges in the backend in the product section when we add standard package, right? Listing should be 5, expiration 30 days. And if you want to make this as featured listing, you can set in this package applicable to all list categories, and publish. Now we have two plan. One plan, we did not select WooCommerce product, we just leave it blank to make it free. And now we have standard package. Let's refresh here. As you can see, we have one package. There is no any fee or charges. Then standard package, 5 listing, they have to pay this amount. Okay, so first you have to create into WooCommerce product section. Example, now let's talk about other feature. They wanna claim their listing, so I have to add new product. Now let me name it claim featured listing. Featured listings. How much I charge for featured their listings? I will charge $100 for 30 days. I can set expiration for 30 days, or depends on you. Okay, then after I set the price and the title here, just go ahead publish this one. Okay, for the feature listing, you can create a separate plan for the featured in the package if you would like to. Okay, then let me go to Hivepress setting and scroll down to the option here, featuring. So I have to select here product for the feature we just create. So I have to select that one here, featured listing. How many days this will be? Good for 30 days. Someone who wanna feature their listing, they will able to feature their listing with that charge we just set in the WooCommerce product. Make sure they select here. Free package, allow multiple free packages. Right now we have one package here, so we will not allow multiple free package. We will allow only one. Check this option to allow selecting free packages multiple times. No. Selling category, you can choose selling category here, and then price, allow seller to set price tiers. It will allow seller to set their own pricing tiers. Allow seller to add extra prices. If they would like to add extra prices in the listing, they will able to add it. Quantity, allow seller to limit quantity. For example, one particular service, they just can purchase for one single time. Okay, one quantity. They will able to limit the quantity. Then we have a purchase note, allow seller to add purchase note. Attachment, okay, required file attachment. Check this option to require sellers to attach files for sales. Then you can allow file type for them. save changes. So make sure you do all these setting very carefully. Okay, let's go to vendor and check some other options we have here. Make sure for the tax you have to set tax in the backend in the WordPress. So for taxes you have to go to WooCommerce, click on setting, and here let me go to products. Here you can enable taxes for your platform if you charge taxes. Okay, make sure you also set the currency here carefully. If your business in US dollar, you have to carefully look at currency here, USD, because this is very important. So we will charge them in USD. Okay, save changes. Now if I go to home page, our price will be changed to USD like that. Okay, because our system only allow USD, so we can set it here. Okay, so after we install Hivepress Marketplace and WooCommerce, in Hivepress setting you will found two new options, orders and payouts. Along with that, we also have here payout option where we can add different payouts for the vendors. Payout method they have like bank transfer, in the slug same bank transfer. Description, you can provide description like please provide your bank account details, something like that. And minimum for this particular method, how much is the minimum amount, like the admin will able to process if the vendor already reach $100, then I will able to make their transfer to their provide method. You can add method here, add method, click on add method. Same way you can add multiple method here. Then add payout, you can add or check payout in these options. Like if there is a request for payout from the vendor, you will able to check here for, and you will see here vendor name, amount, method, what they method choose, and the date, request date. Okay, then you need to just quick edit and publish for to make a successful payment for the vendors. So for the orders, we will able to check any order on our platform in WooCommerce order sections. So here let's go to Hivepress setting and order option. Let me click on orders. So here message, restrict message to buyer. This will restrict message direct communication with the message with the buyer, and review, restrict review to buyer. We can adjust our setting according that. And we will also able to set our refund page here. We have to select a partial and full refund or only full refund for the vendors, for the users. And here in processing requirement, allow seller to add requirement to process the order. If they required any requirement, you can enable this option. Check this option to allow seller to add custom field to require specific detail for order. For example, if the vendor they required for example, if the vendor they require some more requirement in order to process their order, so you can allow them this requirement, and in the details share the buyer detail with the seller. And check this option to share personal details such as buyer address, email, phone number. So this will share every detail with the sellers, with the buyers. Delivery, require manual delivery. If it require manual delivery, then you have to check this option. Check this option to require seller to mark order as delivered. They have to mark order as delivered once they already delivered the order for the sellers and for the vendors. Also, Revision, allow seller to limit revision, how many revision they can limit the revision. Attachment, they will allow file attachment to the delivered orders. For completion, required manual completion. If it require manual completion for the order, and check this option, required buyer to mark order as delivered. If I'm a buyer, example, I'm a buyer, if if the vendor already delivered order to me, I need to click on order completed. Otherwise, order will be completed according our period set in the backend, like 7 days, it will auto complete it. So you have to check every setting here. Next, we have a refund. We have to set a refund, a partial refund or full refund. Allow disputing orders. You have to check these details options according your business. Let's go to payout option. Here we have to, you can set a minimum payout, how much they require in order to request for payouts. Payout system, you can set here manual, direct, or you need to Stripe connect. To connect Stripe, you have to, once you select here Stripe, save changes, then you have to go to integrations. You need to integrate your Stripe key here, secret key. Okay, one more important thing here, how you can set a price tiers for the sellers. You have to go to Hivepress Settings. Sure you have activated WooCommerce and Hivepress Marketplace plugin, and then you will see this option setting where you can choose category, for which particular category you are going to allow these features. Price, allow seller to set price tiers. This will allow seller to set different pricing tiers. Allow seller to add extra prices. Okay, like allow seller to require price extra, include extra price in taxable amount. You can allow these features. Next, quantity, allow seller to limit quantity. Allow buyer to select quantity. Okay, you can check these options if you require in your business. Purchase note, allow seller to add purchase note. Okay, attachment, check this option to require seller to attach file for sale. Okay, you can even allow them to required file attachment. You can allow them to attach their file for sale. Then allow file type, you can choose allow file types on your platform and save changes. Okay, so before we go into further Hivepress setting, we have to make sure about our business, and we have to create these service categories in our backend. To create our service category, we will go to listings. If we click on listings, where we will have all details of our where we have all the listings available on our platform. Some of them might be featured, and there is information about vendor and categories, is which category belong and this particular vendor and which listing they have uploaded here. Then we have option to add listings, where we can add listings step by step. I will also show you how to add listing. Before we go into add listing, we have to make sure categories. When we click on categories, first you have to set up your service category you deal with. All these are demo categories. So here we have to go one by one to add our own categories, service categories here. Then we have a tags, where you can add different tags like babysitting, beauty, care, cleaning, tags are related to the services. Attributes, these attributes are related to vendors listings, where we have option for warranty, availability, hourly rate. Where we see these options, let me show you here in our front end. So this is better. So along with the my explanation, I also show you where these settings are present and how you can customize them. If I click on list a service, and if the user or vendor adding first time, and here in the listing, when we click on add list a service, they will see category option where we have all the category. I already explained you have to clear your category. First you have to check all your category. Then we have option title, price, hourly rate, availability, and warranty in the attributes, listing attributes. You can, in the attribute, you can add your own attributes. If I click on add attributes, and here you have to provide your attributes you wanna add further. Like let me go with the example warranty or after service, or let's go with warranty. Okay, in the warranty. So yeah, this is allow front end editing. Here in the front end, this is allow to editing. Sync with the vendor field moderation. If you want manually approve the changes for this particular attribute, then you have to select here. Field name, you have to provide your field name here. The field name might be the warranty or anything. In the field type, you have to check out. If I show you here some of the field like availability, we have to select like same day, one day, the options. So either we can go with checkbox, date, email, depends on your this particular attributes. You have to choose your field type here. Example checkbox, then I have to select here checkbox. Okay, you can provide description about this particular attribute. Then keep scroll down, display in filter form. If you wanna display this particular attribute in the filter form, if I go to services, if some people they might let me go with service. If I go to request, yeah, here as you can see there are some field options when we search any particular service. So this will do, this will add into filter form, search filter form. And then indexable is this indexable, include in keyword search. If they will able to this particular attribute, for example warranty, if you want to include this, for example some people might can search warranty here, or yeah, some services they are looking for 6-month warranty, 1-year warranty, then definitely they will search in the keyword. Then you have to check out here include in keyword search this particular attribute. Okay, you can display as sorting option if you want. Field type here again checkbox. Okay, and areas icon format. In the format, how you would like to format it. Set an attribute to display format. The following tokens are available like a label, icon, value, parent. Okay, you have to provide here the information. Area, choose the template area where you want to display these attributes. You can display in secondary, primary, you have different options. Okay, like secondary or primary. In the areas, icons, you can choose the icon for particular attribute. Okay, this particular attribute where you wanna add this in particular category, you can choose in each category. Example, if the person choose a category handyman here, if I want this particular attribute must also be shown in cleaning, then if they choose cleaning here, and this particular attribute they will see also here. Attributes can be different, depends on your business or a service. Like in if there is a technician service category, technician, and we might need to add attribute in the listing, warranty of laptop and some other field, you require them to put detail here. Okay, then you have to add different types of attribute. If this particular attribute applicable to all category, then you have to choose all categories here. Okay, then just a simple publish it. Let me provide my field name, warranty 123. Let me click publish. Please match the request format. Yeah, just a warranty. Set the field name used for sorting the attribute value. Use lowercase letter and number underscore. Here you can provide field name. Okay, and field type can be checkbox, date, anything. Example, checkbox. The field type can be checkbox here, the similar one. Field name, field type. Okay, then field type here, checkbox. You can add captions. When you click on publish, let me first provide checkbox. Checkbox like that, and save changes. Just to publish it. And now then we will scroll down after we done everything. Let me go back to attributes again. And here it is, warranty in all categories. Let me go ahead, click edit. Okay, you can make this particular field required or not. You can select it here. Okay, so if I refresh in the front end, and you will see here the checkbox, the name, new name here, warranty. This is just for example, because we select checkbox in the backend. It can be checkbox, it can be like a selectable, it can be anything. Okay, this is the attribute related to the listings you need to add in the backend. Okay, so if you wanna make this required, then you have to click on field, make this field required. Okay, you can also check some other, like field type. You can go with the checkboxes. Okay, then minimum selection. Then you have to, if you if you choose checkbox here, then you have to edit option and provide the option you wanna add into the service. So we have to first publish it. Checkbox. Okay, scroll down, and let me first also checkboxes, select checkbox in all. Okay, then click update. Don't forget to click update. And now we will click on edit option. Okay, where we need to add our these field. If I click under availability, there are different types of checkboxes here. We need to create one by one, like option number 1, option 1, in slug option 1 also as well. Add option. There can be option 2, in slug option 2 as well, and add option. Okay, now let me just to refresh my listing area, and now you can see there are selectable options. Okay, this way this is optional, but you can make it required if you want in the backend. Then you have to go to attributes. Okay, then go to warranty. We already have warranty, but this one we create. Okay, you can make it required to select required here. You wanna sync with the vendor field, check this option to sync the value with the vendor field of same name. Okay, if you wanna sync with a vendor field for the vendors, then you have to check these options. There are multiple options you have in the field type you can try out. If you require phone number, then you have to go with a phone or provide a phone number. Then placeholder, you can provide like a phone number, enter your phone number. And country, you can choose the country, default country you can set here. This way you can add different attributes in the listing. And don't forget to click update. Okay, now let's go to next here. Let me go to my home page. Okay, next is, let me go to vendors. In the vendors, we have a complete detail of our vendor. The vendor already registered on our platform, in which particular category they register and how much the balance they have. Okay, you will able to check everything in the vendor option. If you click on edit any vendor, you are able to even set this vendor mark as verified once they already verified, and even you can set your custom commission for each vendor differently. For example, particular vendor you want to set 20%, you can go ahead, provide, enter the value here and set the commission percentage. This should be in percentage, 20%. And commission fees, set a fixed commission fees that will charge every purchase, like $5 or $10, depends on you. Okay, but this commission rate you can set in the setting in Listing Hive. If you go to listings, because we already installed the Hivepress marketplace and WooCommerce, we have new options here like order, payout. If we go to listings or vendor, let's go to vendor option, and here scroll down to the end, you will find out selling option, where you can set a default commission rate for all the vendors. You are like 15% for you will charge, they need to pay 15% to the admin to use this service, and extra $5. Then you have to use this. Include tax in balance calculation, you have to check this option. Please make sure you carefully enter these numbers. Then let's go ahead with the orders. We have new option here, order and payout, because we already installed WooCommerce on our platform. So in the orders, restrict buyer, restrict message to buyer. This will set restriction to message to buyer for the vendors, and review, restrict review to buyers. Like processing requirement, allow seller to add requirement. This will allow seller to add requirement in order to process their order. Detail, share the buyer detail with the seller. If you want to share buyer detail with the seller, then you have to check this option, where once they already order on processing, they will the vendor will see all the details of buyer who purchased the particular service. Delivery, required manual delivery. Some of the service they might require manual delivery. Check this option to require seller to mark order as delivered. They have to manually approve, manually set the order as delivered. Okay. Revision, allow seller to limit revision. Check this option to allow seller to set maximum number of revisions. If I go to my front end, I need to first create account as user. Let me, if I go to here, I'm already logging as a vendor, where I have dashboard, listing, request, offers, setting, all the options. If I go to dashboard, and this dashboard as a vendor we have here, and next here listings, where we have all the detail about our listing of this vendor. This vendor means I'm as a vendor, I'm logging as a vendor here. The request option, where you will able to check all the requests from the users they are looking this particular service. Okay, if you would like to go ahead and you have to select the service, you can directly make a offer for them. Okay, even you can delete a request, and here when you scroll down you have option to accept orders, everything here. Okay, if I go back and go to offers, here are offers. If there is custom offer, where the setting is belong here in the listing hive setting, you have to go to offers option. Display offers for all users, allow submitting multiple multiple offers. Okay, one particular person can they can leave multiple offers on the service. Moderation, manually approve new offers. Allow bidding on the offers. If I go to any request, and if I open any request, you will able to see the bidding other people done on the platform. Okay, allow file attachment. They will able to attach a file in the offer. If I go to click here, make an offer, then here I have option to attach file. I can offer them like this service, particular service 120, I can offer them $100, and I need to put all the details along with attachment. If you don't want attachment, then you have to uncheck the attachment option here. Allow a file attachment, you have to uncheck. These all settings are available in Hivepress setting and offers. Okay, save changes. Now they will not able to see attachment option. Just go ahead, enter the price, detail, and submit offer. Okay, just put anything here and submit order. Okay, so because I need to have a separate account as a user in order to add request and make an offer. If I go to request, because right now I'm logging with single user, so all the requests are seeing here as my own login with my own email, so I cannot make offer to my own account or own listings, right? Because I'm an admin, so that's why I am seeing all the service related to me. So but when your service or your dashboard is ready for the user, they will just register on your platform and post a request, then they will see all these settings for the vendors. So vendor will able to make an offer. Okay. So let's go ahead to orders, restrict message to buyer. Okay, let me show you. Let me log in with as a user. Let me go ahead, sign out. Okay, now let me refresh on that platform. Okay, I have option here to sign in first, or I can click on post a request. Here it will ask you to log in on the platform. Because right now I'm not logging, I need to register here. Click on register. As you can see, we already register on the platform. Now next step, we will able to post a request here. Okay, so once I already post a request here, example, I'm looking for laptop repair. The budget can be $100, $200. The due date I'm looking within 3 days, and the time range anytime, and provide the description. Once I click on submit request, okay, a request submitted, and now I will able to see all my request here in the backend in the request option in the WordPress. So I will able to check all the requests, or I can manually approve them. Okay, even I can set a category in the request here. If I go back, post a request, another request, and here I can allow them to choose category here. Okay, then you have to provide category in the request area. Okay, in the WordPress dashboard, as you can see, we have a new request here. If I click on request, I will able to check this new request. I'm looking for laptop repair. We just add, and I can go ahead quick edit. I can simply publish this particular request, and the other vendor will also able to see this request. Someone add a request on the platform. If you wanna, you can make a draft or pending review. Okay, then click update. Click on update. Okay, now you will able to check all the requests by people here. If you wanna add itself, add request, you can add in the backend as well. Categories, you have to create category for the service. Right now we don't have any category. You can create different category like technician, technical, like laptop repair, phone repair. It can be anything category. So people will able to when they will submit the request, they will able to choose category, relevant category for that. Attributes, you can set attributes, what things you would like to ask them in the form here. Okay, when they will click on post a request, they have information to put here, budget, due date or time range. All things are here in the request attributes. So attributes, different attributes we have here. In the request we have a request form attributes. In the vendor we have a vendor attributes. Listings, we have listing attributes. When they will click here add listing, they will see different attributes. So you have to make sure with the attributes, provide correct attributes here. And you can also check every time when you add new attribute, you will able to check in the front end here. Okay, if I click on list a service, I have different attributes here. Okay, I have warranty, phone number. As you remember, we enter phone number to ask. You can add different attributes. Okay, for example, this is a listing attribute. Phone number is visible here, so I will go to direct here, listings, click attributes. Now you will see the tab name warranty here, because we create a warranty. We already have warranty, that one, but we create this one. Okay, the number first. If I click on edit, and you will see I have selected here in the field type phone number. Okay, so you have to change it, and it will change right away here in the front end attribute for the attributes. Okay, this way you can create different attribute for different type of service, different type of fields, or service, listings, vendor, or for the request. Okay, for the vendors, you will able also add different vendor. If you want to add manually add vendor, you will able to also add vendors here. You need to provide a name of the vendor, description, and user. If you want to make this verified, you can make it verified. Set a commission in the backend. Okay, and go ahead. Hourly rate, you can set their hourly rate. Availability, on demand, part time, and full time. Experience, you can set experience here. Okay, here, and go ahead, click publish. The vendor will be added. Same way you can add categories for the vendors. Okay, there can be different vendors related to different service, like some people do aircon repair, mobile repair. There can be different type of vendors you would like to add here. Okay, let's go ahead for the payments. How you will set payments? To set payment, we have to visit WooCommerce. Okay, once let me explain you about orders. If we already post a service here. If someone vendor, for example, if I go to request, the vendor will able to check all the request here. I'm looking for laptop repair. We just add. You can see here my name here. And now if the vendor, I'm logging as a vendor now, I would like to make an offer. for $100 or $50. If the user approve this particular offer, and you will able to see orders in the WooCommerce order section. Here you will able to see all the orders. Okay, even you can check which vendor take an order, and all detail you have here in the order section. Okay, the next is how the payment works for the orders. The people who the vendor already the user already agree with a $50, and the user, how they will make payment. For their payment, for the users, you have to set in the setting. WooCommerce, click on setting and go to payment option here, payments. Make sure in the general tab you have a correctly put all information in the general tab, your address, okay, your country, and then payments. In the payments, make sure you correctly configure the payment, like bank transfer, cash on delivery, okay, check payments. You can even add more payment method. If you would like to go with Stripe, then you have to go ahead, add Stripe for that. Okay, then you can go to plugin, you can look for Stripe plugin. Okay, the next we will customize our front page. We will set our menu, and we will also go to our footer section, how to customize it. Let's start from customizing our home page. To customize our home page, we will go to pages section, click all pages, and we have to check our home page here. You have to scroll up and you will find out front page here. Home as set as front page. You can click on edit. You can open into new tab. Now we will able to customize our theme with Gutenberg WordPress editor. This is very simple to customize your theme or your website with Gutenberg. Just you have to follow simple steps here in order to add elements or delete elements. Okay, you have to follow this line to add any element, the plus icon to add block. Okay, now let's go ahead to start changing our things here. For the front main banner, find an expert for any kind of task. You can just go ahead, double click here. You can change your text here from find an expert for any kind of task, and for the description, the same process. You can double click with the mouse, select all. You can delete this one and start providing your own description here. You can provide something, welcome to our service marketplace, where you will find an expert for your particular needs, okay. You can add description here. The description will display here. Okay, let me go ahead, click save. Don't forget to click on save when you start customizing. Next we have a guarding, photography, installation, repair, event. All these are categories. Okay, the category display here. If I go to category section, listings, go to listings, click on categories, we will able to see all the categories are available in the backend. Okay, and here for the categories, you have to just click, first select this particular element and click on little listing tags, click on it, or just select one time and go to block section. How many number of tags? So here next we have a display here, tags. If I go to listings and click on tag, and we have here detail of different tags here. We have a cleaning, event, gardening. you can set tags here. Then you have to just select this particular element and go to block. Click on right side block, and you can change number of tags you would like to display here. Item count or name you can select here like that. And if I would like to go with 10, I want to display 10 tags, just I will select 10 tags, but I would recommend 5 to 6 will be good. Okay, don't forget to click on save right away. Next we have a read more here. If I scroll down, I have section for read more here, and then we have keywords here. The keyword section, here it is, keyword section, this one, where the user can just go ahead and search any keyword they are looking for, any service. They have to just put the keywords here. Okay, any element you would like to just change things, just select a particular element and look for block section. In the block you would like to see all the options here. Some features you will not able to customize it more. So if I go to the main element, the main categories we have here, we have 8 category display here in the front end. You can select here. If you select this whole element and go to blocks, how many column you would like to go with, like 4 column, 1 2 3 4 4 category display in the one line. Okay, this way you can choose here. You want to go with 5, maximum 4, you can choose 2 or 3. If you would like to go with some little bigger, you can select 2 or 3 column. Number of items, 8 items. If you want to display only 3 items, or you want to go with 6 or more, just you have to select the number of item you would like to display here. Even you can choose parent category here and by order, item count or name. Okay, this way, name or item count. Okay, let me go ahead to the top expert section. In the top expert section, you would like to change the name of this from top expert. You can change it simply, just select with the mouse and start from the keyboard backspace, or just to select with the mouse. This way you can add any text. Same here in the description, just to click on the description and start typing. And then we have a list of expert. I will go ahead and click anywhere within this element and click on block. But if you click on, just to click on, and it will auto open the block section here in the right side. The same thing here for the we just done for the categories. Same here for this element, for this particular element for expert. You can choose how many column you would like to go with, 4 column, and number of expert you would like to show here. Even you can choose with category, what category expert you would like to show here. Display in a slider, and this will display in a slider. You can check or uncheck this option. If you check this option, this will display as slider, as here. Okay, you can see this is a slider. If you just uncheck this option, if you don't want display in a slider, this will display 6 item here, 1 2 3 4 in per row, 4 column, like 3. Then it will be very equal, 3 column 6 items. If you click select display in a slider, and it will display in a slider this way. Scroll down how it works. You can provide the detail how your platform works. Okay, just you have to go ahead and add it, these things. You wanna add it how it works, and description, 3 simple steps to get started, and you can provide a detail in the description. Provide nice description so the user will not be confused how they can use your service, post a request, review offer, get it done. Okay, even you can change these small icons. When you select here, and in the blog section there is a feature, you can select here different type of feature like briefcase. I have to select briefcase here and it will be changed to briefcase. There is a huge list of feature icons here. The gifts, then you can choose it gifts. Okay, make it done. Just I will choose handshake. Yeah, handshake. Get it done. Okay, for the testimonial, which is very important, how you can change this particular testimonial, because there is no option to change this testimonial in the customizing area here. The testimonial, if I go to my front page, scroll down, this is also a slider, the same thing in the as a experts, as a vendors. So I have to just select testimonial area and other, click on block. How many column? You can go with maximum 3 column for the testimonial, but I will suggest 1 or 2. So this will display also the image and the review. Number of item you want to display 3. You can display here 4 or 5 testimonial you would like. Make sure you already have testimony in the backend. I will show you later on. Order date added, in which date this particular testimony added. This will display in a slider. If you want to keep in display as a slider, just keep this option enabled. Okay, and don't forget to save changes. Okay, let's go ahead for the recent post. Read the recent article from our, you can change all these things. If you click on this particular post area, and the same option like column, however, how many column post you would like to display here. Number of item, if you would like to display 6 blog posts, then you have to select 6 here, otherwise 3, like that. And then you can even choose category for the post. For post category, you have to go to post option and click on category. I will suggest you please create a post category as well here, where we will display different type of post and select our categories here. Then your category will display here. Okay, make sure you have set first your category in the post, also in the listings, set categories, and vendors, request. You have to set everything first before we start customizing in front page. Okay, let me scroll. Let me show you first about the testimonial, how you can change the testimonials. To change testimonial, you have to go to your WordPress dashboard. Scroll down, you will see option testimonials. Okay, click on testimonials, and now all these testimonials comes with a demo content. You can add more your own testimonial by clicking add testimonial. In the title, provide the name of the person. In the description, provide the nice line about testimonials. Then you can even provide URL. Okay, for this particular testimonial, they will able to click on the URL and visit that particular project or testimonial. Position, you can set a position, who this person is, CEO, manager, you can set a position, and go ahead. And don't forget to add feature image. Feature image will display like this for the person who add testimonial. Okay, if you wanna edit old testimonial, go ahead testimonial and add it one by one. If I edit this one, Sandra Lockhart, go ahead, add it, and you will see in the feature image we have here for this particular person. He is a makeup artist. Okay, and here we have a testimonial description here. Okay, this way you can add different testimonial. Let's go ahead. I need a job to done. The same thing here we have in the header. In the header we have two options: list a service for the vendor and post a service, post a request for the user. In the home page, if you want to display here as well, then you can edit these things. If you want to change this image of these two person, go ahead, click on image, and then you will see replace button. Replace here, click on replace. You can replace this image. Okay, if you want to just change I need job done, or you can provide nice a title here for the users. I'm an expert, you can change it here. Also the people, for the vendors, you can provide here. They would like to add their own service on the platform. And also for the description, just click with the mouse and change this description here. If you click on post a request, and you will see here the URL set in the backend submit request. If we go to our pages, WordPress, go to WordPress, click on all pages. You have all the pages set in the backend. This is how functionality work. We have a post page, different cart page, checkout page, vendor page. We have for the expert. We have a request page, listing page, shop page. Okay, we have all pages here. So here we have to correctly check our list a service. For the list a service, there is a page submit listing, because vendor definitely they would like to add a service. So we have to check here submit listing. Submit listing URL we have set in the backend, this particular URL. For post a request, submit request URL here. How you can check, or how you can edit these things, you have to go to Hivepress, go to settings. For example, listings, listing page, we have set services page here. Okay, you have to correctly check all the pages. For the vendors, make sure there is a select expert or vendors page here. Same here for the request, there is a request page. If I go to pages, click all pages, and if I go to services, request, okay, you also can check in the documentation in Hivepress. I will give link in description. If you need more detail of these shortcuts or links, how it works, you have more detail in the documentation there. Okay, so if you would like to add more stuff, okay, you can explore by clicking here, click on toggle block insert and scroll down. You will find different type of blocks here under the Hivepress. Listing category, search form, listings. If you want to display listing anywhere on your home page, you have to just drag these blocks, particular blocks on your home page. After the categories, you want to display, example, you want to display the listings. First, to display listing, I need a header or heading. So I will first find heading. Here it is heading. I will drag heading here. Okay, I will name it listings. Okay, and then I will click on listing here. I have to make it align text center, so it will align to the center. Now I will drag listing block here. Scroll down to the Hivepress section and you will see listings. I will drag listing here under the title. So this will display listing, different type of listings here by different vendors. Okay, how much they charge, $29 per hour, 7-day notice, full warranty. Okay, and if you click here anywhere, and or you have to click here nearby the save button. You have a setting button and go to block section. You have new option here, the same option we just choose earlier, column, how many column you want to display, and select the number of listing you want to display here, like 6 listing. This will display 6 listing. If you want to display only featured listing on the home page, then you have to scroll down, select here display only featured listing. Okay, we have only one featured listing. This will display only featured listing. If you select here display only verified listing, this will display only verified listing. Okay, you can select the setting in the block section. Even you can choose by category or tags, availability or warranty. Okay, for example, if you wanna make this section like full warranty, and then you can select full warranty. The people who offer full warranty on the service, you can select here. All people will show here with full warranty here, like okay, 7-day notice, 29 per hour. Even you can set here with availability, 1-day notice, 7-day notice. You can change all these things in the backend. Okay, let's check out some other block we have here. We have a user login form, user registration form. If you would like to create different, but we already have set in the backend these all forms. Okay, vendor search form. Okay, I think we already have a vendor search form. They would like, if someone like to search for a vendor, because right now we have a keyword to search keyword, but you can display for the vendors as well. Okay, so as you can see here, we have our expert, the description in the left side. So we have to keep all element in the left side here. If I click on listing, I will go to align text option, align text to left side. I will keep in left side all these elements like this way. If I click this particular heading and go to block, where we have a option to change its text color, background color. If I choose the background color, I will able to change the background color of this heading. Okay, if you want to change text color, then you have to change text color. Size of this particular element, you can change it here. Okay, but for the colors, you can set default color in the customize option. Let me first save changes, so we will not skip or lost any customization work. If I go to now home page, scroll down, and you can see we have a listing option. We just add in our home page, our export. Okay, for these headings, I will suggest you keep one, just a size, one size. Okay, go to export. I will remove this in the typography, just to remove the medium. I don't want. I just delete value. It will go to default one. Okay, that's all. And I will keep it to align left. That's all. If you want to align all these things to the center, example here, categories we have, you want to add heading upper side here in the categories. You can write heading here, choose by category something. Then you have to scroll up where you want to add element. For example, here, this area. Then when you hover your mouse, you will see little add block plus icon here. Okay, first you have to configure where you want to add particular block or element. Or you can do one thing, you can open block insert elements and just to drag it. For example, I want to drag heading. Let me scroll up and I will drag heading here slowly. Okay, now I will name it choose by categories. Okay, now save changes. Now if I open my home page and I have my this title here. If you want to make it align to center, you can make it do so by select here, go to align text center, that's all, and save changes. Don't forget to save changes. Okay, this way. If you want to change background color of this element, I already explained that one. Just to select this particular element, go to block where you have option color, change color text like that. This way, or background, you can choose background, or you can clear, click on clear, it will be cleared to default settings. Now let's talk about default setting, how you can change all these color, green color and some other colors. For that, I will go to appearance and you will have to look at a customize option. Let me right click, open into new tab here. So this is our customizing area for colors, fonts, homepage setting, WooCommerce, menu. Okay, we can change our menu options. Let's talk about first to change our logo here. When we click on customize area here, you will see this pencil icon. After you click here, appearance, customize. Once customize area open, you will see this pencil icon. You can follow this one by clicking here, or you can go to site identity where you can change your logo here. Let me click remove and provide my own logo. For example, I have to choose any logo. Let me choose my logo from the desktop and select here. You can skip cropping. Okay, now make sure your logo is perfectly sized. Okay, not bigger logo. You have to perfectly size you can do it in Canva, the free tool. You have to perfectly size your logo first before you add here. Okay, to check which size you required, you can when you click on select logo, media library, and this is our example logo here, expert Hive. Okay, then you can check its pixel here, 139 by 31 is pixel. You can go with 150 by 50. Okay, okay, but it should be smaller, not a bigger. Okay, but for example, if I choose this particular logo, but it has 600 by 300 pixel, you can easily add it image here to make it smaller. You can adjust here by then click on crop. You can crop your logo. Okay, like that, to make it just perfect size, so it not look bigger. Or you can provide in aspect ratio selection, for example 150 by it was 60, yeah, something. We require this little one. Okay, you can go with the 100, 250 by 100. Okay, the height should be always smaller here. Okay, this way you can edit your logo if you have. After you select your logo, if you not have logo, you can provide your website name here and the tagline this way, and copyright notice, you can provide copyright notice. And the tagline, let me put something nice words. Experts and something nice key tagline here. Okay, then it will display here, start display here along with the logo. And here site icon for your website, you have to select site icon here. Okay, then you can adjust your site icon. You can review your icon here, site icon review, how it look like. You can adjust it and crop image. And don't forget to click publish. Now let me go back to the color option, where you can change default colors. Primary color, you can change secondary color. Example, first let's choose primary color. The primary color you wanna go with the red one. Okay, red one, the buttons. Okay, here. And the secondary color you wanna go with any other color like blue. This way you can choose platform color. Header background color, you can choose color for your header background. If you want to go with white, and your home page will be white in the background. If you want to go with a dark one, you can do so also. Okay, the whole area, then must you have to choose these text to the white. If you go with the header background, I will suggest you go with little gray, like that. Header background color I'm talking about, or you can keep it just white. This way it's more visible here. Okay, don't forget to click publish here. Now let's talk about menus, which is very important. For menu, you can also customize your menu in customizing area here, or you have to go to appearance, click on menu, and let's choose first our menu, header menu. Click select. So by default this is our header menu selected here. If I go to my website homepage, let's check our menu. We have a home, service, request, and then we have a drop down pages. We don't need it. We only want to keep important like service, request, expert, or blog section, or contact us anywhere. Then you can check every option here. If you wanna delete any menu, just to go ahead, expand here and remove it. Okay, this is just a example. They just to give you here request page, expert page, drop down menu. Okay, just comes with the menu, demo content. You can delete all these things. And if you want to add further or other menu item, I will also show you here. Request page, let me remove this one. Now let's talk about if you want to add another page, click on view all, and now you can select the page you want to add here. And then you can also add custom link if you want to add custom link. Okay, make sure you already create all pages like contact us, term and condition, privacy policy. Privacy policy you can create by going visit setting, click on privacy, and here if it already selected or you need to create, click on create. It will create privacy policy page. Term and condition, there can be different term and condition for vendor or listing according your business. So I will suggest first to create all your important pages before you go into menu section, right? If you would like to add more functionality to the website, you can go to Hivepress and check for extension, where you have all the extension. If you would like to go with all extension, it will give you 50% off, and you have to go ahead, click on purchase. We have extension for booking, request, search alert, social login. It will allow on the platform with social login. You can improve your system with these things. Opening our SEO will help you in SEO as well. Geolocation, message, paid listing, review. Okay, you can check all these things here. So okay, after that, let's go to after our option Hivepress, we already done in the setting. Let's go to listings. Let's click on listing, where our all listing will be available here. Even you can set them as featured. You need to quick edit. You can set let me edit any listing for you. Even you can manually edit these settings and scroll down. You can set featuring date, expiration date for this particular listing. You can set category, even the price. The price option is now enabled here. Okay, because we already install WooCommerce in the back.